It does, but...
Oh, we're live.
Hello.
That was quite abrupt. Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's Wednesday afternoon, it's 4 o'clock here in sunny London. And I'm Matt, as always, and with me is a very special guest.
Hey, I'm Kris.
It's Kris. Kris is our...
Design man.
Design man.
Designer man.
Are you lead designer or is that?
Yeah, I'm lead designer on TerraTech.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Mostly just designer.
Okay. Cool. So those that might remember, we had Greg on a few weeks ago. Chris and Greg are the design team, and they go around designing all the cool stuff that you guys get to have in game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have any questions for Chris, obviously get them in chat, and he's the best person to ask. I actually already have one queued up, which we'll go to in just a second. So what we're doing today, Chris? Today we are going to be playing some. We're not playing. We're going to be doing some community core. So we're going to be showing off all of your awesome text you submitted. This week was a kind of a special week. A couple of weeks ago we did a venture population one, didn't we?
Yeah. That was really good.
That was awesome.
Some really great text.
Yeah.
I put them into the population last week.
Cool. So yeah, for those of you that were there for that, you can now see them in game if you ever get that far.
Yeah.
They're quite end game, weren't they?
Well, I don't know. There was a few which were like mid-level. I don't know. Some of them did use a lot of end game blocks.
Yeah. Actually, we've done the same with this one, but we did specify that they were like some of the newer blocks, which were all like grade 2 and 3, so mid to late game.
I mean, it's fine. People will see it.
Cool. So this week we're going to be doing a second Hawkeye. We've got some awesome, about 13 or probably even more than that, Hawkeye builds that we're going to go through one by one. So I think we should just get stuck into it.
Yeah, focus.
Boom. There she is. Right. So this is just a special R&D test chamber that we've got. He's got a supercharger.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's awesome.
Did you put that there?
No, I can't remember who did it. I think it was Galrix. I can't remember. So we've got Funky Tonk is the first one. It's done by Mr. Twister. Let's get it loaded.
Hey, look at this thing.
This is a beauty. Actually, you might be able to thinking about it if we put this into creative.
Let's do creative. Okay. Then we can fight some stuff.
Yeah. Also, the trouble is, this is what it looks like when it's charged.
Right.
There's no supercharger in creative, is there?
So let's take it with us. If you switch to that one, snapshot it.
Oh no. Oh goodness me, what am I doing?
There you go.
I'm still part of it, yeah? Cool.
There you go.
That was what I wanted.
That's the one. We'll just keep that.
Save that.
And then we can bring it with us.
Cool. Alright then, let's try that. So it's loading to fresh creative?
Yeah. Let's do that. Just do creative and then we'll make sure we'll add some enemies so we can fight some things. Fight!
Guys, if you want to save that seed, feel free to.
Garrick says, hey. If you got a question, copy in at TerraTech Game and then are you signed in to at TerraTech Game on this one?
As on Twitch though?
Yeah. Because then it'll like highlight it for us and it's a bit easier to catch it in the chat there.
Cool. Good thinking. Look at this. Look at this go. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Excuse me.
There you go. That's the one.
And then it's this one that we want. Yeah. No, it's not. It's this one.
There we go. Alright.
Nice.
We could clean away these guys as well, just quickly maybe. I don't.
No, it's good thinking. Because they are going to just take up space.
So this is like a mortar-based tank using the monster mortars, which is pretty cool. And the little DFA mortars as well. It's nice.
Nice looking
set. Can't wait to see it fight. It looks like there's an enemy just behind you.
Let's go on an adventure and find them.
There we
go. Sorry guys. I'll try and keep an eye on chat as best we can. But I'm just trying to get that rocking. Cool. Who we got here?
I reckon you're gonna one-shot this guy. Oh no! Hey.
Nice.
That was good.
Well done. Cool.
This guy's got
okay, this
shields.
is a bit trickier. Okay. So Hawkeye showing their muscle there, showing what they've got.
Yeah, that's nice.
Someone, I think...
So this is by Mr. Twister, right?
Yes, this is Mr. Twister. So Not Exactly Hero did suggest to be like the AI and follow these 2 simple rules, which is do stupid things while driving around. So driving up steep cliffs, or driving into trees, or getting stuck in build beam. Yeah, I could try that. But that's kind of...
It's less entertaining for a stream though. I mean, we could do that for an hour or so. But,
It's a pretty powerful tech we've got here. So yeah, this was Mr. Twister. If you're there, shout out to Mr. Twister. Cool tech. Nice.
Oh, let's have a question. First question of many. From Neriel. Is that Neriel? How are you saying that? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay, first question. Where do the enemy techs come from? So there's this is part of where they come from. We have a list of about 5,000 or 6,000 techs in the game, which we call the enemy population. So all of the regular spawning enemies that we're seeing pop up here are spawning from that list, and that's made up of techs that either we Payload have created, or you guys, the community, have created. And so most of the community techs are collected through Community Core. At one point we were scraping all of the texts that were tweeted out on Twitter, and we were gathering them from there as well. But they've kind of appeared from all over the place over the years, so that's where they come from. When they're selected in the game, we use a filter to try and match an enemy against you that would be suitable. So if you're a certain, if you're medium sized, then we'll try and send something about the same size or the same level of difficulty for you to fight. For missions, we might try and find something a bit bigger or a bit smaller, or like lots of small ones, depending on what we're trying to do with the mission. That's kind of where they come from. So I didn't read the rest of it. Yeah, they are player creations. They're not randomly generated, but they are also manually made by the devs as well. Yeah, it confuses some people because a lot of the names are like misspelt or look like internet names. The text are like just blah or Vauxhall Lord or something like that. And so that throws people at shows sometimes. They're like, am I playing against like another person here, or?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool, Zamphion. Thanks for the tip. I like this tech a lot. This is from Falchion. How would you say that?
Falchion.
Okay.
I think it's a sword, isn't it?
Is it?
Falchion sword.
Chat. How do you say that? And what is that? This is called Undertaker. This is super strong. We've got an enemy tech coming in, so I'm gonna go.
I think it's the type of sword that that Huang guy from Soul Calibur uses.
Oh.
Falchion.
Okay. Soul Calibur 5 or 6 or 4 came out recently as well, so nice.
Okay. Falchion. Apparently.
Falchion.
No.
Got ya. Anyway.
Falchion.
Cool looking tech. It looks awesome. With the tank and the treads
sweet.
and the boosters at the back as well. Why don't we
Those missiles clean up business.
Yeah. Quick, they do not muck about, do they? Cool tech. Try and have a game?
Yeah,
yeah. I'll try and see what chat's doing. Worries.
You're a true.
We need to load into a creative save. So this is Not Exactly Hero.
Alright, hang on. Let me just blast this guy.
It's so powerful. This will be hard. I think this will be hard to unless you've got like.
Well,
are these all pretty high level?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if it's using missiles, that's like the last grade in Hawkeye, which is pretty late in the game.
Go.
It's about as late in the game as you can go. All right, are we loading a clip?
Let's load it. Yeah. So, you could just load it in.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter. This next one is Not Exactly Hero. There's 4 techs in here. We'll have a look.
So which one is it?
This is that one.
Okay.
So we've got the Ant, we've got a Scout class, a Worker class, and a Soldier class. Oh, okay. Sorry, we've got the Ant.
Oh,
Scout
cool.
class, and
all right. Nice.
Okay, so this was in last week's Comcore.
Oh yeah.
this middle bit here.
Oh right,
which
okay,
looks
alright.
purely cosmetic, but I think it looks awesome.
So this is the ant,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Ooh.
It's a sweet little thing.
Yeah, nice and mobile.
Very good. Little machine gun on there. It's a bit like the TerraTech in multiplayer.
Yes.
A bit like that. Okay, cool. Nice. Let me just turn on enemies. I want to fight something. Fight.
Nerial, second question, is it a viable strategy to have a Geocorp heavy harvester with equipped refinery and resource cannon thing and just anchor myself when my collector's things are full so I can refine and send the resources? If yes, I have a third question, more like a noob type of question, maybe one I can't answer.
I mean, if it works, you can do it. I mean, you know, no one's going to tell you what you're doing is wrong. I don't know, they might. There are some pretty opinionated people out there.
But that's just their opinions.
Yeah, man. You can do whatever you like.
Yeah. If it works, go for it.
The tricky thing about anchoring a Geocorp vehicle is it's got big tyres and typically techs with higher ground clearance are harder to get them to anchor. But if you do a bit of jiggery pokery at building a few blocks out underneath to get the anchor to a good height, then it will work. So yeah,
do it. Go for it.
I'm not going to stop you.
Beauty of a sandbox game, isn't it? Do what you like. Fohammer 419. Will there ever be underground caves and desert temples that have space enough inside for bases?
Never.
Like underground.
Never ever.
Game doesn't work that way, does it?
I don't know. That would be cool. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
So the way the terrain is created at the moment is it's basically a big carpet that's sort of, you know, ruffled out.
Yeah.
So we don't have any concept of caves at the moment. It's effectively like a 2D height map.
It's really important that the Twitch stream is now live.
Yeah, that is
the official
important.
Twitch stream.
Thank you. Just let us know that we're now live. Okay, cool. So at the moment, I mean, we're not set up for it. It would be cool, and it's something that we want to do at some stage, but it would be a big change for TerraTech. So, you know, as we've said before, we're focused on at the moment on co-op creative and co-op campaign.
It's like one of those big sort of project things. It's almost as big as co-op creative.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
terrain deformation and stuff like that is something that I've wanted for ages. Oh man, this dude's gonna wreck us. No, I've ruined all your ants. I'm sorry. He doesn't actually seem that bothered about. Oh no, he's doing a second pass on. I'm never gonna get through these shields. If I can hit that booster at the back, maybe that would. It's a bit like the Death Star here. Come on.
Got to hit that sweet spot.
Yeah. No, it's not gonna happen. All right, let me just reload it.
Did you try out all the ants?
I think so. I wasn't being very diligent about which ones I tried.
Just jump in on it.
They all look good though.
Astra does ask, is it possible to make multi-tech turrets, but they tend... Oh, sorry, that's answering someone else's question. Okay, then third question, is there a way to have on my tech that's... I'm controlling after a 360 rotating AI-controlled turret? That's an Astra's gone in and said that, but yeah, there's a multi-tech.
Right, yeah, only as a multi-tech.
But they're like super complex, right?
Yeah, they're not as easy as they could be to make. Yeah, they do take a bit of fiddling around, and effectively they are 2 or 3 separate techs that are just held together by like physics joints. Not like well-made physics joints. They're like, you know, you basically slot something into a gap and it just kind of holds them together in a janky way. But
now we've seen some
people have built some pretty impressive stuff with that. So.
We've seen some awesome multi-techs on Comcorp before. They look really cool.
Yeah. All right, all these ants look good.
Yeah.
Great entry level.
Absolutely.
Hawkeye techs. Nice.
Cool.
Okay, what's next?
Now we can load back into a new creative, or we can even use this one if you want.
Yeah, we can just use this one.
And then just load in the we might need the charger, but let's have a look. So next one's going to be the Crusader, which is done by Quack Duck.
Okay, let me just get the charger out. There we go.
I think this one does need charging. Yeah. So charge, then WASD around.
Put these in.
See you later, ants. Go home.
Bye,
See you soon.
ants. Thanks, ants.
A rotating anchor for turrets would fix that. Interesting suggestion for the multi-tech.
Rotating
Official solution
anchor for turrets. Sorry, I'm confused. I'm not following.
So I think this is an answer to the multi-tech sort of question earlier. Like a rotating anchor for turrets.
Oh right, okay, yeah. I mean, so
that is a big one.
The problem with that is it goes outside of our build system. Everything on a single tech is to a fixed grid.
Mm-hmm.
So things like you can't have, say, an articulated arm which can go up and down and then have an AP on the end of it, because that's just outside of the remit of our building system. At some point, yeah, that'd be lovely. Articulated text would be good. Multi-text where you can save the whole thing as a single text.
I think it's this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Crusader.
Let's go.
All right.
So charge it up and then toss it around.
What if I want to use the
I didn't realise you could do that. Is it 0 to shoot as well on the number?
I think it's still space Oh, it is 0. Oh, skills. Alright, okay, I'm going to go kill something.
Do it.
Hello, it's me.
Just bulldozing through those trees.
Oh, mate, I've got to take this guy out, actually. He does look pretty serious. Those megatons. He's distracted by that little guy, which is helpful.
Nice.
Alright.
And then the other guy's gone.
Boom.
Not even a scratch, is there? Those shields doing work. Lots of firepower. Classic Hawkeye.
Those missile batteries there.
Yeah. That looks awesome.
That's nice.
And you got the little blue sort of hue, would you say? Would you call it? If you go from top down.
I wish we could get rid of the bubbles all over the place. Oh, it's goofy to me.
It does a bit, I'll be honest. Now, I'm glad you said that. But one suggestion we get a lot of is just have like a shield that meshes around the whole tech.
Yeah, at one point we were talking about morph balls where they would like kind of combine into one.
Right.
You have a little panic there when I took my hand off.
I was just like, don't. Yeah, but do you want to die to a geocord? That's embarrassing.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he has any long range weapons. Alright, this guy's going to get it too.
If not AA controlled, can I then put 3 or 4 rotating turrets on an anchored platform that I have the control of and actually get all the turrets to aim at the same spot? On a side note, having a way to...
That's the same thing, I think.
Yeah, on a side note, having a way to have a reticle to ray trace and aim somewhere and have the turrets target that spot would be sweet.
Well, I mean, so when we improve the AI, part of the plan is to have it so that when you nominate a target like that, you use your lock-on targeting. All of your AI helper buddies would also prioritize that target if they're in range. And, if conditions match up, if they're already engaged with something else, or they're out of range, or it doesn't make sense for them to try and fire at it, then they wouldn't. But yeah, so that would kind of answer that bit of your question, I guess. Maybe. Should we have a look at another tech?
Let's do it. You can stay here. That. Next one is typical Hawk tank from Hypernova.
This is what we'd call a typical Hawk tank. It's nice. There's quite a lot of like heavily armoured, compact tank type vehicle. I mean, I suppose that's what Hawkeye are a lot of the time. But yeah, it's kind of good to see all of the tanks that are going to appear in the game. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of battleship cannons. Okay, I feel sorry for whoever we're going to buy up next. We've got some Christmas music.
Maybe we should change the Christmas music. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Let me go find something to blow up. It's Christmas time. Oh, there's fuck down in this valley. Oh no, it's just fogging.
Oh man.
Okay, I want to get a little bit closer. I'm going to use these cannons on him. Come on! Come on!
Boom.
Okay. So I reckon, yeah, fighting this guy in the wild, the one that I'm driving now, is going to be tricky, but not impossible, because you can get around behind it and maybe work through the batteries. You know, it's going to have a little bit of a tough time chasing around if you're in something fast.
Moving tech. That is slow. Build beam.
I always feel like I'm cheating when I use build beam.
I am completely neglecting chat right now. Do not turn off per se, but that's fine. No, they're chatting. You're chatting amongst yourselves. You're looking after yourselves.
Chat amongst yourselves, guys.
This is easy. It's got a bit of firepower, but that'd be quite easy to dodge, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, but if you get caught once,
yeah,
you're in real big trouble, aren't you? There's no messing.
It's actually a strategy. I love that there's an actual strategy to how you can kind of try and defeat these guys. As long as you can go, as long as you match them.
It's usually get round behind them and just try not to get hit, I suppose. But yeah. Alright, what's next? Why do I keep going into pause mode?
Next one is top right. That was, we've done that one, haven't we? This one is...
Sorry, top right.
We've just done that one. So this is Astra. Now there is a pronunciation. I'll let you give this a go.
Jeidenerste.
Is that Astra? You're in chat. Is that what language are we trying to murder there? Is that Finnish? Is it Dutch? But yeah, it's one of Astra's texts. Jeidenerste.
Who's saying it right? Come on, tell us who's saying it. Jeidenerste. I think I've got the right intonation with it. That feels like
you sound,
it should be said. I can
also,
imagine a Dutch person or a Norwegian person saying this.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, it's got a little collector on it as well.
Yeah. This looks like it could be a multi-tech. It's got like three cabs, and it looks like it would split apart into two separate techs quite easily.
With some explosive bolts.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's German. It's just German. We're not even close. Well, we've sort of close.
Yeah, same general area. I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
Oh,
that's a cool looking guy.
No bubbles. This guy looks a bit tormented. He's sort of an angry guy in a pub or something.
He's weaving around as well.
Yeah.
Is he alright?
That's the wheel. There you go.
Oh.
My downward facing booster on the back. Got it. Oh, come on, take him out. Alright, good. I didn't want Jeidenerste to die.
I love it. Does he have any bubbles or?
Oh yeah, maybe he does. Maybe I just wasn't close. No batteries.
Nothing. Fair enough.
Keeping it real.
Easy peasy.
Like that.
Drives completely normal. Appears to just slightly when turning if you look for it enough, and especially when boost is applied.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're kind of strafing there.
Yeah, that's kind of. It's interesting. That's weird.
Huh.
Alright, this guy should be easier work. Come on. Fork. Use the forks.
Regarding the turret bed, adding the rotating anchor for turrets to your tech, then simply dock the other tech since the top half is. Wow, that's a lot of information.
Alright, you guys discussing how to build a multi-tech, yeah? Yeah, alright.
Suggestion: a block like the cannon used to send resources to sell them, but instead of selling them, they are sent to another place of the world, especially a targeted receiving platform.
Yeah.
So like transport stuff.
Yeah. Someone was talking about Stargate blocks a while ago.
Didn't we decide that would be ridiculously overpowered?
I don't know. It'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
It'd be awesome, yeah. But like, just to flip from one part of the map to the other, you could just.
Yeah. I mean, we could have different things initially. Like, I don't think this is gonna work out for me. Okay, luckily he got stuck. Oh, no,
Astra, is this all grade 1 stuff? If so.
Oh yeah.
That'd be why. That's like why there's no. I mean, this is Astra's words, not mine.
Yeah.
That's why there's no bubbles or anything. There's no grade 1 batteries.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Cool.
I like it. Okay, he's got distracted over there.
Are we on a different tech? Have I missed something?
No, we're still on Jeidenerste.
Jeidenerste.
Okay, so this dude's smashing.
Oh no, that's rude.
Power tower. That is rude. Look.
That's just. What did that ever do? That was harmless. That was like Switzerland.
I'd be really upset if this wasn't a creative thing. Okay, well, I'll come back and get him another time.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can.
So
I'm just going to put another one down here.
We've got another one from Astra, which is Schildekrote. Schildekrote. Schildekrote.
Okay, this one looks pretty serious.
Whoa, this is massive.
Yeah. No batteries on this one either.
No.
Alright. Alright, okay, I'll stay away from that guy for a minute. You.
Whoa.
I'm gonna come back. Oh, who's this?
Took a beating. Whoa, that's a big old tech.
Mate.
Oh dear.
No, this is not going well today.
Right. If you flank
So
them, there you go.
Yeah, if I can get him with the shotguns, I might. Oh, it's a little bit tricky. He's more manoeuvrable than I am. I've got no forward-facing weapons. Oh, this is tough. All right, hang on. What? Oh no, I clicked outside.
Oh dear.
What?
Would the idea of that suggestion that we had earlier? Okay, so shooting resources off.
Yeah.
To other parts of the map. Would be possible, right?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Anything's possible.
I don't think they'd physically move from one point to another. We'd like disappear them and then reappear them elsewhere.
Sure.
But
yeah.
But yeah, you know, like I said, it has been discussed a few times recently. Should we put on some more music?
Yes. Oh, we've already gone through all the songs.
Kind of all the songs we know.
Bear with us, guys. What did we call
Musical interlude. An interlude from the music.
There we go. We're back in. I think.
Sweet.
Go.
Alright, thanks. I think I'm still going to fail at this battle.
Yeah, you're fine. Is there an in-game filter that if one of the submissions
I've got his wheels. Look, I've got his wheels. He's
slowly, yeah, he's whittling him down.
This is like a battle of the century.
This is epic.
I think I've lost some important wheels somewhere.
Yeah, we're not moving.
A little bit like crunched in here.
Is there an in-game filter that if one of the submissions is not pure Hawkeye tech, then it will not spawn into the game? I wonder how you could really confirm such text is full Hawkeye.
Oh, yeah, his shields have gone down.
Oh,
it's all happening, man. No, someone else interfering though.
Wow, finally.
Yes. All right, boom. So who's that done? Oh no, it's that dude.
That's pretty big.
Gosh,
he's come to take revenge on your
gets
other.
Worse.
Yeah.
It just gets worse. When will it end? Come on. I can't even get out of here now. He's got me in a right where he wants.
I don't think we've had someone die on a conquest before.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
All right. Okay. I've smashed up your tech. I'm sorry. I did use it pretty well though. I defeated two pretty serious opponents.
Because they were spawned in when you were in the other techs, like the really expensive techs. So you somehow managed to.
No, because the one before this was cheaper, wasn't it? It was
No, but even before that, these were there before that.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Because they were all just level 1. Hawkeye. Anyway.
Alright, on to the next one.
On to the next. So the next one is
Uncle
not quite. Oh yes, yeah, Uncle Big Tony. This has got batteries.
This is funny.
Big Tony is Big Tony the explosive bolt tech that we had.
Big Tony.
And they all just fell out.
The starting tech is
the
first one you fight at the beginning of the game. He's I don't know. He just looks like a 3 or 4 block GSO one with a silly.
Isn't that just Tony Bot, and then you've got Big Tony, which is a different one.
We used to have Tony, who was an even smaller one. He was like just had 2 wheels and a cab and a block and a gun, and then we wanted to give the player more blocks at the beginning of the game, so we made Big Tony, and that's why Big Tony is called Big Tony.
There we go. Story time, guys.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Tony's named after this player who was Sewan's mate.
Okay.
He wasn't his mate, but we used to pretend it was Tony Pennant. Yeah, that's Big Tony.
Well, Big Tony's uncle is pretty big.
Yeah.
He can deal some damage.
Mate. I'm worried about this.
He's not good on hills.
Yeah.
He's not good on hills.
Alright, it's going badly.
Yeah.
Oh no. Great. Just fall down this hill. Okay, alright, we can recoup. We can recover from this, guys. Alright, what weapons have I got? Not many. I think I've just got the cab guns and then that Railgun.
Yeah, we're not beating anyone with this, are we?
Got you there, haven't I? Don't make the rules, man.
I'm pretty sure you do. I think you quite literally make the rules for this game.
I've just made a new rule, man. Okay, let's load another one.
So that was Uncle of Big Tony, and then this is Luxian Land.
Oh, no, sorry, I just wanted to load a new
one?
Uncle of Big Tony and see if I can do some damage to this thing. So, yeah, all right, I've got like 3 laser guns. Let's see what I can do. I just need to stay out of range. And
it's pretty,
work out.
It's pretty back heavy.
How does it stabilise? Has it got gyros in there? So there was a question earlier on asking if there's some way of checking whether they're completely Hawkeye techs. Yeah, I mean we can check with the filters in the game. I generally don't mind if people use mixed techs because that's fine. You know, that's all part of the game. That serves the purpose. It don't have to be purists about it. Oh, there are some missiles here. All right, that's helpful. Just the pod missiles though. I feel like I'm still going to have my shields low. Hopefully he'll get banked on that. Yes, I think he's stuck. Is he stuck?
Yeah, it's classic AI move right there.
Stupid, Mr. Stupid Head. Look at you. Oh mate, he's still getting a lot of fire on me. It's not. I push him down there and make him flip over or something. Maybe that's going to work. No, I'm not going to. Power, no. Go on, Tony, go on.
Oh, no. To be fair, that is one monstrous tech.
Yeah, that's a big one. Alright, okay, what's the next one?
Next one is Luxian Land Barge. This is also...
I like the sound of this.
This is also Astra.
Position blocks. Okay, here's good. Oh! I didn't select it. Of course. Schoolboy.
It's fine. We could have done with another one. They're charging each other up. That's cute.
I know.
Perpetual energy.
They're friendly. Alright, so
it just says drives normally, but strangely drifts too, especially okay, so it's similar to the first one of Astra.
I don't think I can fight that guy over there, so I'm going to go over this one and see what I can find.
Is this just a
so it's got some shotguns. Yeah. I think it's like a harvester, isn't it? Come on, mate.
Oh,
what do you think you're doing over here?
It's like a collector, but with some decent fire.
Yeah, those shotguns will really mess them up.
Mm.
Let's see what we can fight over here. I don't think he stands a chance.
Oh no! Can you leave him?
Can I leave him?
Yeah.
What, like keep him as a pet?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll keep him as a pet, just like that.
You've crippled him and now he's...
Oh, he's still lashing out. He's quite upset. I wish I could hold on to him. Like, go on, have that wheel back, mate. That's what we need. We need them to be able to rebuild themselves.
That's some pretty tricky AI though, right? I mean, if we can't even master harvesting AI...
It's also pretty scary. It's a bit like the T-1000.
It is, yeah.
Sort of
yeah.
Put itself back together. Alright.
Cool.
Oh!
Whoa! What? Oh!
I got something stuck there and it just churned everything out. Alright, this guy looks a bit bigger. Let's change to the next one and see what
yes,
we can do.
We've got. We managed to scroll down on the old notepad there.
Alright. Keeping it high tech.
You can probably scroll it all the way down to long now.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where we are.
This one, yeah. Jagged, which is Carol Schlably.
Thanks, Carol. Is that Carl? I think. Is it Carol or Carl?
Yeah.
Coral.
K-A-R-E-L.
Jagged. Nice one. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do this.
Oh, cool looking.
It's sort of like a dirt buggy kind of thing.
It is, yeah.
I'm going to pop this one away and I'm going to get any solar power. I'll be too late in the day for solar power. No, the sun's still up. It'll be okay. Come on. No. Oh, mate. Alright.
We're getting trickles.
Oh yeah, we are, aren't we? Look at that. Okay, alright. Got a tiny little bit. You can see a battery there. Just get a little bit of charge. Any questions?
What's happening in the chat? Not much. Chatting amongst themselves. Looks like he's stubbed his toe. Will a harvesting AI ever be made? I'll take this one.
Yeah,
so there was AI harvesting in the game once upon a time when there was just one sort of base. And I'm probably going to murder this completely.
Oh, you go ahead.
But yeah, we got and then when we added multiple trading stations around the game, the AI couldn't figure it out, and so we had to sort of disable harvesting AI because of that. And it's not something we've been able to really look at since then. But although that is one of the commitments we have committed to a short on the roadmap, to sort of re-looking at how the AI works.
AI is the biggest feature after COD Creative and COD Campaign. Really, it's something we've neglected for a bit too long, really. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We did have some implementation of it, but it wasn't a perfect implementation, and so until we can get something which makes sense and is predictable for players in pretty much all situations, there's no point in having a kind of janky, half-broken harvesting AI. So we took it out for the time being, which is frustrating because it's something we've wanted to have in there for a long time. But
it sort of feels like that's a logical. There's a lot of logical things that you feel like should happen or could happen, like campaign co-op. Yeah, that's what I meant. I always get campaign multiplayer mixed up.
Yeah.
All those sort of things.
Feel like talk about co-op. I think about the shop. The shop. Maybe I need to eat a sandwich or something.
An idea to logbook. An idea a logbook that would set the current location that you could name, and much like missions, and you could select your log and it would act like a compass on the map. In terms of guys, so good question for chat then. How would you see, I mean that's a good idea from Galvin on, but how would you see like the AI sort of working? If bearing in mind the constraints that we already have, and the AI doesn't know where to go between trading stations, what would you guys come up with? Let us know in the chat.
Tell me in the chat. Okay, this is a cool tech. Who made this one?
This is Carol. I made Carol.
Carol, thank you.
Good tech. It just says, sorry, I should have read the description. This thing loses to everything else with a similar value. Prove me wrong. I think we've proved you wrong. I think there was a couple, although they were geocorp. So much fine.
All right, I want to fight some more stuff. Let me just put a radar on it. Sorry to mess up your tech a little bit. I just want to put a radar on. Go find some more stuff to fight. There's nothing to fight. There's nothing in this world.
Will players be able to make their private campaign server to play with many players? Well, that's something that we're looking at with campaign co-op or co-op creative as well.
So co-op campaign, you'll be able to play with other players. I think initially it will be one other player. And we'll see how that goes, and then we might expand it out to multiple other players.
And is that going to be hosted locally, like peer-to-peer, or how will we work in that? Do you know?
Yeah, I think we're still figuring it out. Last I heard was it would be hosted by the players, like our deathmatch games have done.
Yeah.
So yeah, the host, whose world it is, will host the game and invite client players to come in and help them out. And the host will be the one that will have, obviously special powers to kick people out or, keep control of the place.
Cool. Hypernova then asks, for the tasks on the roadmap, are the tasks being done in order, or are you working on multiple tasks simultaneously? Bit of both, really.
Yeah, there is a loose order to it. I mean, that roadmap laid out which order we're generally working on things, but we're now a team of 26 people, which is a good amount of people. We don't all work on exactly the same thing at the same time. We can do a few things at the same time now, which is nice. Yeah. We've never been able to do that before.
Will we ever get the ability to snapshot multi-techs? Ooh, probably not.
Yeah, not for a while. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, it's something I want because multi-techs are cool.
They are cool.
They are really cool.
With explosive bolt helps with that a little bit, though, right?
Yeah, I mean you can kind of build it as long as it just makes the task of building and saving a multi-tech that bit more complicated. Rather than just constructing several small techs and putting them together, you're building one multi-tech and then exploding it and expecting everything to slot together.
Bit hit and miss.
Yeah, a little bit tricky.
Like, let's say you build a base, you can add a beacon for your AI harvester to go to. Okay, so this is a suggestion for how AI should work. You build a base, you add a beacon for your AI harvester to go to, so it doesn't get confused about which base to go to, but you can change which beacon the harvesting AI goes to and what resources it gathers. Yeah, that's cool.
That makes sense. Yeah. You sort of give them a little flag and
say go there, but then go and do other stuff. Yeah, that could work.
That's sort of similar to some of the ideas that we've been tossing around before. Okay, what's the next one?
Next one, I think is it's an R&D save, so we need to go to the R&D. Okay. So just exit out of here. I like how an SCV in StarCraft mines. Okay, that's skeleton. So yeah, I'll leave you guys to that. R&D test chamber, and then we want to go with HE showcase. No, sorry, community core.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So this is from Aardvark 123. There was no instructions on this, so
alright, that's fine.
I think there's just there's loads of cool guys.
Alright, let's start with this one. Look at that one. I like the look of that one. It looks like a gorilla. Gorilla. Do you think how many of the turrets do you think I can beat with this guy?
I'm guessing this is quite a low level one, so maybe one or
Place
two.
your bets now.
I'm going with two. Final number 2.
Alright, cool.
Okay,
Let's go. Okay, number 1 down. Any damage? Looking okay, a little bit of damage. Oh, this guy's got a shield. Gets tougher.
Couldn't even do one.
Alright, okay, that's fine, alright. So, we're going to start off by skipping the first turret. How many turrets do you think I can beat with this guy? He's got a repair bottle. I think his weapons are shorter range. How many turrets?
I reckon you'll get past this one, but not the next one.
Okay, alright.
Because this one's already sort of damaged.
I don't know, do you think he took his? I don't know if he did. Alright, here we go. Come on! Yes! Alright, let's go straight on to the next one. No dilly dally.
Okay, yeah, you're just going to plow through. Nice.
Alright, so that's 2 down. Number 3. Come on. Alright, no shield anymore, no bubble anymore.
And you were getting a bit low.
Oh no, this is bad. Oh! Surprise.
You're not going to get
What's that? Is that 4?
That's the third one. Fourth one here, fourth one you've done.
Alright.
On this one.
Let's try. Okay.
It was ambitious.
Not bad. So 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Are we sure?
Sure.
Okay, I wanna load it up again. I'm gonna load up the save again.
Restart. Oh wait.
And I'm gonna attack them with the next vehicle. Let's see how many turrets we can do with that one. Okay, oh no, it's this hover one. Is it a hover one?
Shouldn't be.
Is it? Oh no, okay. It's got wheels there, they're hidden. Okay, we've got shields. I reckon this can do a lot.
This is pretty beefy. It's got lots of firepower, lots of protection.
Tough.
Yeah.
I think it's got a good chance.
There is a question on Community Core. How does this work? I have a base I would love for you guys to look at. So we'll. This week's a bit different because we're doing Hawkeye only techs. 2. But next week we'll probably just do a regular Comcore where you can submit any tech and we'll go through it. So keep an eye on the forums. If someone in chat can just link do the forum command, that'd be super helpful. Yeah, you're gonna smash it. Yeah. And then if you look for the tech under the techs category on the forums, you'll see the Comcore submission for that week pinned to the top.
5, nice. Six.
The seed 3. So we can only take submissions that are on the forum. So if you've submitted one on Steam Workshop,
this is the end of it. It's struggling now. Oh, mate. Alright, 6.
6 is good. 6 is a good number.
6 ain't bad. Alright, let's load up again into the last one.
Thanks, 0G. That's really helpful. Yeah. We can't take them unless they're not on the forum. Yeah. They'd have to be on the forum, unfortunately. As the chat saying. since we might never get multi-tech snapshot, could we instead get more accurate load-in of snapshots? The sphere doesn't show the footprint of the actual snapshot.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, actually, I mean, we've got a cool new thing coming up with one of the latest updates.
Yeah, we've got
tech loaders.
Yeah, tech loaders will help a bit with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really understand how one's a substitute for the other. I think at some stage there will be multi-tech saving, but it's just, you know, it's a task which isn't on the roadmap at the moment. It's something that we definitely see value in, and you know, as long as we're making TerraTech, at some point we're going to get to that sort of thing. But it's just, it is what it is at the moment, I'm afraid. Okay, so this is the first one done.
Easy.
What do you reckon? Place your bets.
What does the last one get? 6?
6. Yeah, 6.
I think this will go.
By the 7.
This will go the distance.
Do you think this will do all of them?
I don't know how. I don't actually know what the distance is.
I think it's like 10.
Okay,
Maybe.
a bit
It's
ambitious.
quite a lot of them. But this
Let's
one
see.
hasn't struggled at all. I don't think any of them even got hits on it.
No.
It's got missiles and it's so high up that it's just taking them out from such a range. Okay, alright, taking hits now.
This would be ridiculous if it was to spawn in game.
The other tricky thing about it is they're aiming through his legs, which is pretty good. Yeah, it'd be cool to fight this in game and knock out one of its legs.
Yeah.
It's all like scrabbling around on the ground. Okay, it's looking good.
How many is that?
I've lost count.
I've lost count. Chat, how many have we done so far?
I think we can count it by how many are left, really.
Okay.
I'm hoping it does all of them.
Since you devs have mostly been working on features rather than blocks, what have the artists been doing?
Hey.
Hypernova, good question. They just play the game.
Yeah, nah. I mean, there's plenty of artwork to go into.
Yeah.
Co-op campaign, co-op creative. There's always more work to do.
Yeah.
It's not like any one part of the team doesn't have anything to do whilst other people are working on something. All right, all of them, not bad.
And it doesn't really look like he took many hits either.
No, it's still pretty much intact.
Yeah.
Completely unaffected. I wonder if we can defeat the yellow box. The magical yellow box.
The brick. You've got to get back there now.
Oh, no,
So
it's
far
like-
away.
okay, let me just load it one more time. Let me see. How many more have we got to get through?
So we're coming up to 10-2 now, so we should probably rattle through them quite quickly.
Alright,
There's a
okay.
Legionite has got one big one in the big save, some creative
cool.
save.
Let me just I'll get out of here and go back to creative.
I think Zero G's got a few. Most of them are just saves now, so it could be a few.
Okay.
So the next one is creative. Yes.
Joy Drive?
Oh, there we go, yeah. Well, back to Christmas. Ignore the battle gun submission, as it's just a reference from the depths. Do random stuff. We got
And the news.
We meant to ignore that one, okay?
Alright.
Just ignore that.
Ignore that. Don't look at that. It's nice playing on a nice machine. Stream machine is nice.
Stream machine.
Definitely machine's got all sorts of windows and stuff up.
Whoa.
Trying to run the game in the air to danger zone.
Get him. There we go. Bit by bit.
Hey! Like when they fall over like that.
It's like the equivalent of tipping the queen or the king over in chess.
Yeah.
I'll give that. Cool.
Good.
I forgot on this one. So we got some. Oh, okay, with the
Got
railguns.
some railguns, got some those
Lasers.
repeater rifles. Oh, this guy's sneaking up.
Didn't really stand a chance. Right, let's go back. Got some more to look at.
direction.
He's got his own charging block as well. Same sort of setup, yeah, lots of railguns.
It's mortars. Nice.
He's not going down very quickly, but
no, yeah. A little bit tricky, I think. Maybe this guy's got some heavy battery inside there. No, maybe not, I don't know. Oh, careful.
Where's he going?
Wading into your other text.
You can't do that.
That is cheeky.
There we go. Cool. So yeah, very cool looking tech.
It's nice. I like it.
That'd do well, I think.
Yeah.
And then last one from this save.
Oh man, yeah, it's beefy.
This is all.
If you see that coming towards you, you're not going to be happy.
No. What? I like that it's like really compact.
Yeah,
right?
I do. I'm so glad that we made one right. It's really good looking text.
Yeah.
I love GSO and Geocore, but a lot of their text end up looking like big squares, like a kid's drawing of a car or something. Everyone's trying their best with it, but with Hawkeye blocks, it is that bit easier to make something that looks a bit mean and impressive, and a bit cool. Venture ones too. Venture text
That's
look
very
cool
good,
too as well.
There's something about having a big, beefy, good-looking tech that can just blow you out of the water.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm waiting for some enemies. Here we go.
Go on.
I think I've got one. Let's see what I've got.
It's only a little fiddly one.
Oh. And he's stuck on the rocks.
Yeah.
Avoid this head on. Well,
Alright, man.
yeah.
Says you.
Cool. Alright, cool. Good looking
Sweet.
text.
Nice
Yes,
one,
good
John.
submission. I like the little light spinning around. Looks good. Thanks, Legion Knight. Good tech. So let's load into, I think this is an 0G's is an R&D save, so let's quit out of creative. And then ZG Comcore HE enemies. What have we got? So
Foham is saying, can't wait to see what to do with the Harvester AI. Yeah. No, I mean, when we get onto AI, I think it's going to improve a lot of things. It'd be nice to also get not just the friendly AI, but also enemy AI doing more interesting things. We want to have flying enemies. We want to have things like nomadic enemies that are just wandering around and doing their thing. Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
This is cool. Look at this.
This is awesome. This is
Kinda
what it would be
a
like.
mech spider tank kind
Yeah.
of thing. Oh mate, you got to fight both of these guys at the same time. I don't know if it's going to work. It reminds me of the spider tank at the end of Ghost in the Shell, the anime one.
I've not seen Ghost in the Shell. I need
What?
to. I need to. That's on my to-do list of animes to watch. Come on, guys. We need AI.
Yes.
Blocks
got
in
him.
these.
Got him on the ropes. Like,
I'm
one
wedged.
or
I'm
two
wedged in.
solid hits with those cannons. And
He's wedging me in.
I know, he's getting antsy. Go on. Get stuck in.
Am I out of firepower?
No, it's working.
There we go.
You got it. Yes.
Leave my text alone, you loser.
Dirtbag. PG-13 insults. Hey, it's not ball.
He's still going though. Cool. These are all awesome.
Yeah, these are nice. These are some nice looking text.
Yeah.
Can we have a look at that one to your left there?
This one,
Yeah.
Diamondback. He's got a little magnet on the front.
Sounds like a badass. Nice.
It looks awesome. I love that it just sort of sucks it all in, like it's just devouring its
Like
prey.
really nicely made text there.
Yeah.
They look really impressive. Should increase the speed of those wheels. It doesn't feel right.
A bit slow. Yeah.
I
Compared
mean,
to the G8
TerraTechs are heavy, but.
Come on, flatbed rears. Oh, so these are the enemy AI techs of these. That makes sense.
Right.
Okay, we're not going to make this.
Oh
dear.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to end well for you.
Ninja swap.
Hey. Go on, blast them out, yeah. Not yet. The ground? Blast, just blast.
Well, this guy, what's this guy doing? He's just.
I think he's a little bit stuck.
I'll put him out of his misery. Please? No?
Not.
Okay.
I don't know, these guys are going to put you out of your misery.
Oh no.
You're taking a beasting here.
Oh dear. It's getting close though. That's one down.
Oh, you got it. Yes.
Yeah.
You can keep firing on them and might have them sort of getting stuck on those bits over there.
Yep.
Yes.
There we go.
Nice.
Nicely done.
That tiny little one with the last
Yeah,
one.
he was. Yeah.
These are really pretty techs.
Yeah.
These are really impressive.
So when you get a look at the.
What's going on? Alright. Yeah.
This is just damage. No, it's just tank. Come on.
Yeah, it could be on that. Yeah. It's nice, it looks good.
Doesn't turn at all. 0G, is that a design feature? Is it meant to do that? Or have we, is it just damaged from the ensuing battle?
Might have been damaged. Doesn't turn at all.
No.
How could
okay,
it not? Oh yeah, look at that. It is really tricky to turn around, isn't it?
It'll turn just slowly, or it should turn.
Okay, cool. Well, I really like the down the back one and the spider tank one. They look really good.
Spot work,
Right,
0G,
thanks.
awesome stuff.
CG.
Now we've got Galarix. Here's an R&D save. So let's load in. Galarix Comcore sub. I'm coming to the end of the stream, but it's fine. I can go a bit longer.
Yeah, I can.
If you've got a shoot on, just
No, it's fine.
feel free.
I got time.
Cool. So we've got Hawkeye Insurgent, Riot, Chivalric, and Terra Noir.
Alright, so which one is this one?
I'm guessing this is Hawkeye Insurgent. I could be wrong.
Could be. What's that? Chivalric, Terra Noir. Oh, right. Okay, so this is how did you know it's Insurgent?
Lucky guess. It's purely lucky guess.
Good guess. Good guessing.
Those missiles that pop out the top look awesome.
Can we do the?
Should we do the turret? Should we do the turret test?
Alright, yeah, let's do the turret test. Alright, then just get it lined up. I can just take it from the side. Come on. We can do this. I reckon this could do the lot of them, probably. It's got good missiles, good defense.
Right, plenty of defense.
If it gets bogged down, it might.
But, oh, look at it go. Tracks do turn well if you put them all along the side of the tech, not just at the front and back, and making a wider tech with the tracks this side. Okay, cool. So yeah, so it should have turned, but I think it was just where the tracks were placed stopped it from turning better than it could have done.
Yeah, it's kind of no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say those missiles are my favourite thing in the game. The favourite,
They're
like,
way too powerful, aren't they?
They are super powerful.
Yeah. Just do something about that at some point, but everyone will hate it. It's just when more of the enemies appear with them, people will be like, actually, yeah, maybe they should be nerfed.
Are they unstable? Are they in?
No, they're unstable. They've
okay.
been unstable for a while. They were part of the pretty much the initial Hawkeye weapon set. So yeah, they've been in for a long time now. Alright, yeah, that's all of them. Let me load this up again.
Easy peasy. It's Galarix.
Galarix? Galarix.
So let's see what's the next one is Riot, so the one on the far left.
Alright, start with the big one. Well, not start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Galrix, thanks for saving them all fully charged. That's actually saved us a hell of a job.
Alright, yeah, I think all of these decks are gonna have no problem at all.
Let's see how it's sort of brick.
Academic to just.
What's going on? Oh, is that weird looking?
It's a sphere thing. It's annoying. It's intersecting with its train. It's a thing that Jason's been complaining about for ages, but no one listens to the artists.
Will batteries ever be made to keep the current charge in the inventory? That's something I want to ask you actually. When you put,
it's a bit tricky, isn't it? Because if you have a hot swapping tech, right, that uses the same battery as a tech that you're swapping to,
it goes with a part ID rather than like item ID, for example.
Yeah, I mean, so we're gonna have to start tracking damage in and out of the inventory at some point, especially as we introduce hot swapping. So hot swapping would be if I had this tech and that tech saved as a snapshot, I could just without loading that tech in, then manually swapping over, and then unloading my previous tech, I could just trade 1 for 1 in one quick action. And the idea is you'd also be able to use the same parts. So if I only had one Hawkeye cab, for example, then both techs could use that, and it wouldn't block me from loading it because I didn't have any more cabs or something. You see what I'm saying? But it means that it would be kind of easy to wash your techs through the inventory to restore all their health, which is a problem. So we're going to have to start tracking health through the inventory.
Cool. Would that apply? Could we apply that to batteries as well?
Yeah, potentially.
Cool.
Yes.
So possibly, yeah.
We'll have to see.
There we go.
We haven't really had a need for it up until now, but yeah. Okay, so
which one are we on?
Nice tech. So we're on.
Chivalric.
Is this Chivalric? Yeah. Oh, hello, mate. Hi. You just coming with me?
I think he's set up to defend.
Yeah. He's just coming along for the ride. He's shooting missiles at the tracker. Okay, cool. All right.
The last one is Terra Noir.
Oh no, wait. So
okay, we're in Terra
Noir. So this is Chivalric.
There we go.
Chivalric.
Is the brick still there, isn't it?
Yeah. Should I try and do the brick? It's night time now in R&D. So maybe I could be able to defeat the brick. Go on.
He still takes a beating though, doesn't he? Will furnaces ever be smart, as in stop using resources if the tech is at full power?
Yeah, they probably should. The problem with that is people use furnaces to power one tech that's wirelessly charging another tech, and so the furnace doesn't know that although it's at full power for itself, it's also trying to charge another tech, and so it should probably still keep consuming fuel. But yeah, at some point it should be smart enough for all the techs to work out what's going on.
Cool.
But it's not.
Here we go. This is all Galrix's submissions. So next we're going to go on to ciphers. So if you should load the cipher Hawkeye R&D.
Okay.
Just hit load. That's it.
Just hit load. Just hit load. Cipher. Here we are.
So how many have we got? We are well over time, but I'm having a great time. Yeah. I don't mind being a bit late. Overrunning.
I'm happy with that. Hey, look at this thing.
Target is that way.
Targets. Alright, thanks. Thanks for the heads up.
Awesome mech looking guys. These look awesome.
The houses for them and everything. This is so cool.
I didn't even see those houses.
Yes.
The red cab looks awesome.
So is this what?
I'm
confused. No, right. So yeah, these are actual blocks that he's built them with. They look like they're modded in or something.
Yeah.
But it's bumper blocks and it's the armor plates and stuff like that. That's
amazing.
That's so good. Look at that. That's so cool.
I appreciate the extra effort.
Funny little windows.
It's got solar panels. It's got solar panels. Just in case it's not going to work, but that's awesome. I actually like that more than I could say.
I know. So we're getting distracted now. All right.
Will TerraTech come out in multiplayer co-op, and if when? Yes. So TerraTech is going to have a multiplayer campaign mode eventually. We're going to work on a campaign. Sorry, we're going to work on a co-op creative mode to begin with, and then sort of see where that goes, see how that works out, and then how many players you can have per save, per load, all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we're happy with that, then we're going to work on a campaign co-op, campaign multiplayer. But until we know sort of how all that works, we're not going to be able to work on it. But campaign creative, co-op creative. This is what I'm saying. There's too many. Co-op.
It's co-op creative. Which is just creative mode, but played in co-op. And there's co-op campaign, which is campaign mode played in co-op.
But creative part has to come first, and that's
creative part is slightly simpler. We don't have to worry about missions, so that's what we're working first. And once we're happy with that, that's like a launch pad to get us to the next thing.
There you go.
Right, why these wheels? Why?
It's meant to be like a little.
It looks kind of creepy.
It does. Like a walking tech, but not quite.
It's funny. Okay. You destroy at least one thing with each of them.
You should be able to.
Oh, it doesn't actually have a lot of firepower. It's kind of funky looking, but.
It's form over function.
Got it. Ooh, don't crash into that sign.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm going to load it again just so that I can get over there quickly. Where's the music gone? There it is. Okay.
I love it, Cypher. This is awesome.
When I started driving it, I was quite close up, and I saw the legs lift up, and I was like, "Oh my god, is it going to walk?" That's what I'm saying. How else keep on it? No, okay, that's still cool though.
Okay, so if you want to try and impress Kris, just try and make a walking tech.
Yeah, walking single tech, not multi-tech.
Not multi-tech, single tech.
If you can do it.
Yes, Magneticon. But if you can, break the game. Feel free to break the game.
Just break the game. And the internet. Everyone wants to break the internet.
If you guys do figure out a way for players to have private/public servers, I hope that it will be a standalone program that will be easy to use, as in pick your world/save or generate a new one, label your server, pick a port or default, and a short description.
Sure, yeah. I mean, so that the host is going to handle all of that in the current plan for co-op creative and co-op campaign. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't think we're going to have standalone, like headless servers, but yeah, that would probably be a separate app as well, which people could install and have a dedicated server. But yeah, we're not going to do that for a little while.
Cool.
Okay, what's next?
Next is you can just load into some ciphers.
Last one is Baconus Yum.
Stealth Rover by Baconus Yum.
And is that just a tech?
It is, yeah. So you can load it. It should be the one last one.
Alright, okay.
Not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
Are you sure?
What's it called? Stealth Rover. I think that one.
I think it's. Oh, okay.
No?
No, I think it's this one. We haven't had this one, have we?
There's a couple in there that were from.
We haven't had this one, have we?
We haven't had it, but there's a couple that I've put in the folder from Astra.
Okay, alright.
That weren't to be on stream, but.
Okay, that's fine. So just have a quick look through.
It's really cool Stealth Rover.
Yeah, I don't think it's in here. Let's just have a look on the thread real quick. So, do you think it'll be towards the end?
Yeah, it'll be the very last one. So probably on the next page.
Cool. Sorry guys, bear with us. Just want to have a look for it.
It's this one, yeah.
Oh.
So you're still in the thing right there.
So it looks like that. So it is this one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
It's just got a different tech name. But yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. All right, thanks very much for submitting your text for community call. I'm gonna go through these and put a bunch of them into the population. So that'll be happening next week probably, sometime, maybe later on this week. And I guess you're going to set up a community core thread for next week.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you decided on a theme yet?
Just gonna keep it open for this week. We've had 2 themed weeks. I want to try and do like a movie night theme.
Oh yeah.
So like try and
like Strictly.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Okay, cool, man.
And then just like what can you do with a movie theme?
All right. Yeah, I like that.
With
that sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of funky. All right, cool. Thanks for submitting your texts, everyone who submitted texts, and thanks for joining us, everyone else. And we'll be back. Are we back tomorrow?
Back on Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, for a playthrough. 4 PM on Friday. So come say hi. We're going to do some playthroughs. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And again, yeah, thanks for your submissions. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Cool. We need to go because we are well over.
Yeah.
But we will see you. Actually, let's go to close up because it's a pretty face. And then now we can go to finish. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye, guys.